Okay, I just want to finish up our polymorphism example using the shape, circle, rectangle classes. And I want to talk about specifically about this get area method. So um, the tricky part with this is like, if I can do get area for circle and rectangle pretty easily, right? So if I do go into my circle and I want to do a get area, public double get area, and I want to do my awkward pause here and see if you can figure out, right, the way this class is set up, how would you do the area here? What would you do? All right, so I just want to return the area of the circle, which is based on this radius that's stored in the circle class, right? It's set in the constructor here, right? So I'm just going to return math.pi, or 3.14 if you use that, that's fine, times radius squared. So I'm just going to times radius times radius. Okay, and rectangle then I could make a get area method that's very, very different, but still returns a double. All right, and so I'm going to return this time just length times width, pretty boring, 1. All right, so that's pretty straightforward, right? Kind of what you'd expect, right? So then I'm going to go back here to my runner class where I made an array list of shapes that had like had circles and rectangles, and I did the who am I. Okay, but let's say now my goal was to find the total area of all the shapes in the array list. Okay, so the tricky part is like I could do this pretty easily, right? So actually you should pause the video here and think how would I find the area for all these shapes using this loop, right? I'd have to change it a little bit. All right, so the answer is I'd make a double called area, set it to be 0, and then I would just add to it each time. So I would do area plus equals the current shape that get area. Okay, and then at the end, I can print out total area plus that area variable. All right, but the problem is, right, shape right now doesn't have a get area method. If I go in there, right, there is no get area method. Even though my two subclasses have get area, I haven't made this one. Maybe I'll highlight it here in red or something. I have not created the get area method here for shape. All right, so what's complaining in the code is saying here, the shape class doesn't have get area in it. It's just the subclasses that do. Okay, so what I can do is just like I did with who am I, where I overwrote it, right? Because I overwrote who am I in both of these subclasses. I can go up and make one in shape. So I can just do public double get area. Okay, but the problem is this is just a generic shape. So how do I even like calculate the area, right? So I got a couple options. I could just return a default value like 0, right? And I think this would be enough to work because now shape has a get area, and this is never going to be really run because, at least not in this code, because circle and rectangle just overwrite it. So I think that'll work. So there's my total area. I'm not sure exactly if that's right, but the rectangle is 60 and then the circles make up the rest of the area. So that probably seems reasonable. Okay, so I'm not going to get into this too much, but we had the blank area method here, all right, that didn't do anything. It just kind of as a placeholder. It's not on the AP test anymore, but in theory, you could make this what's called an abstract method, which doesn't have any implementation, and then that'll just force the child classes to do that method. So what you normally would do is make this abstract method, public abstract get area, and then that'll force all the classes down here to have a get area method. And that'll get around the problem that we were having in runner when shape didn't have a get area method. All right, but I'm not going to get too deep into that because that's no longer tested on the AP test. So just a couple things in summary. One, this is pretty powerful because we could add more shapes here, right? And they could all have their own get area method. And then I wouldn't need to do anything special here. I could just, call the get area method and it'll morph into the right method based on the type of object that it is. All right, and so this is just this is another reason why I might have inheritance, right? Obviously, it's good to share code. That's one reason. But then also you can avoid having to do a bunch of ifs because you can just have Java figured out on the fly. Just like, you know, as a human, we can figure out what the word bear means in a different sentence, like in the context. Java can do the same thing. It can determine the context and then run the right method based on that. So yeah, that's it for polymorphism and inheritance. Thank you for watching.